Hey guys, Tate here. It has been a while since I've done a video, and in truth, this video is for a lot of you, and I apologize that it has taken so long for me to make it, but in truth, it was because it was every time I sat down to make this video, I could not do it with a good attitude. I was very just an angry person. And I'll explain that to you in a little bit. But once again, my apologies for not getting this out earlier, but I feel like enough time has gone by that I can explain. So those of you that used MONAT, I want to talk about your hair right now. If you're struggling, it is not your hair. If your hair is having different issues, I'm here today to tell you that it's not your hair. It is actually MONAT. So here is the story. Last year, this time, MONAT really hit big. And for 3 years, they were a product that I had never experienced before in my salon or on my clients. And I didn't really know if it was going to work or not. So those of you that have been following, I bought product and I started handing it out to all of my clients and my friends and family. The product was like nothing ever before. People were using it, and in one use, their hair was completely different. Over time, their hair was literally healing itself and being repaired. But about January, MONAT had some issues with one of their products. And I don't know. Let's see if I can. Sorry, my light there. I don't know what happened. All I know is that they were replacing product, 2 shampoos or actually 3 shampoos. And there was just a lot of legwork and putting out fires there. So the cool thing was that they just replaced the product. Nobody had to return anything. They just replaced it. But from that point on, everyone's hair started having issues. So let's fast forward to the last 6 months. I have at this point taken 10 of my clients off of MONAT because it has dried their hair out. It has damaged their hair. It is breaking it off. It is fading the color. And it's everything that they weren't. It was the thing about the product that a year ago, when everyone was using it, it was phenomenal. I mean, literally, there's nothing else on the planet like it was. Then all of a sudden, people started saying these things. And so this is why I want to do the video, because if these things are happening to you, it is not you. It is not a detox process. It is MONAT. What people were saying was that there was, like, when they would shampoo their hair, there'd be this dry, almost like a rat's nest back here. Okay. That's MONAT. People would get like a gummy film about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in their hair, and you just cannot get it clean. It doesn't matter how many times you wash it and rinse it. It's like this almost like week old oily residue on the hair. It will not come out. That is MONAT. Also this really gummy, tacky feeling at the nape back here of the head, almost like you put too much product or something on. That is not your hair. That is MONAT. Another thing to start watching is your color all of a sudden fading? Because that's what I noticed in my clients. Are the ends getting dry and brittle and looking a completely different shade than the rest of the hair? And so the issue for me is that they put my 25-year career in jeopardy, because it was me basically as a hairdresser saying, this product is phenomenal. You should use this product. It also put my credibility when it came to any kind of network marketing, because most of you know I'm a big, huge fan of that. But what I want you guys to know is I didn't make the product. It's not my formula. they did something. I know for a fact they started using a second supplier. They had not recalls because they didn't recall the product, but they had to replace thousands upon thousands. I mean, it's probably millions of dollars, but thousands upon thousands of products to people. So MONAT has done something. And I apologize to you that you had to experience that. And that this, up until now, maybe you thought your hair was detoxing or something. Another major problem is that people's hair is falling out. And I'm going to refrain from major stories, but I'm just going to tell you that someone in my family had a terrible just reaction like that, and I spent months trying to get help from MONAT with zero help. The only thing they did for me was send me another bottle of that product and then call me and ask me how that new product is doing on that person. Okay. Hair falling out by the chunks, like we thought they were going to go bald, and pictures and everything. And so I don't know what's going on with MONAT. I am not going to sit here and slam that company, but what I am going to tell you as a hairdresser of 25 years is that that product they had for 3 years when I got it in September over a year ago was the bomb. What they're selling now, it is damaging hair. And if you have had any of the symptoms that I have described just now, I want you to know it is not your hair, and you need to get off of that product because it is doing something to you. Now, here is my theory that I am trying to figure out, and that is, I don't know if they have completely changed the product, which in my opinion they have, because I can tell you the consistency of the products are different. The conditioner is not conditioning at all. And not only that, if the product was so repairing and so restoring, why is the last really 6 products that they've invented been all about moisture, right? Like if the product did what it was supposed to do, why do we have 6 new products that are all about restoring moisture when the other products are supposed to do that? But at the same time, other than the product changing, which I believe it has because I can tell by the consistency, I also think that it may be more of almost like a prescription product, since it does do so much that it's one of those things like maybe you use once a year, right? And that comes in and it repairs what it can and it restores what it can, but then it's just too much. It is just whatever it's doing too much of it. And so I can't prove that part of it because all I can tell you is no one in my family's on it anymore. I've taken 10 clients off of it and put them back on the product that I had used for 24 years prior to that. And I'm watching all of their hair come back to health and shine and thickness and manageability. And so I'm very disappointed. Really, that's not even a good enough word. Because like I said, they put my credibility as a hairdresser. They put they just put it in jeopardy. And I want everyone to know that I always want to tell you the truth. And those of you that know me, that have known me for years, I'm going to talk to you about health and wellness. I'm going to bring you something because I have researched it and I have studied it and it is legit. I am not trying to pull the wool over your eyes in any way. And I think most of you know that. So this is very disappointing to put someone like me in jeopardy because it's my career and it's what people trust me for, which is hair and being non-toxic and chemical free and yada yada. But I do believe people also trust in my network marketing and direct sales experience. And they really, really screwed both of those up. And it's just disappointing. And so my main thing today is that I want you guys to know that there is something going on with the product. If you are dealing with any of those issues, stop the product would be my suggestion. And if you would like to know what to start using, then always call me. I will always talk about hair with you, the strength and the stability and what it is you need to do for your hair to get it into good shape. And so I appreciate all you guys that trusted me when the product was good. And I hope that you'll trust me in the future on anything when it comes to your health from head to toe. And I'm just sorry that a company, I think they grew too fast, started cutting corners or something. So I love you guys. Once again, sorry it took so long to get this out. But I'll be honest, I was just not in a place. I kept trying to do the video, and I just, every single time I started, I was very bitter and very angry. And so finally I got to a place where I'm okay. So please message me, call me if you have any questions about how your product is working, what you can do with the extra product, and that kind of thing. Okay. Thanks for listening. Love you guys. Bye.